Respected His Holiness, Maharaj, respected historian Mr. Sitaraman, and respected residents of Srivatsam, and our special guest, Selvamathu Kumar. Thank you for coming over here to grace the function. It is a rare occasion because it is organizing this kind of an exhibition at this place with a professional touch is amazing. Within 15 hours, Sitaraman and his what you call that's great lieutenants, they made it as a kind of a hub of Kashmir. When you enter, you can feel the music of Kashmir, and wonderful, professionally done. Thank you very much, sir. So I'm going to talk for 20 minutes. I want to make it maximum information studded based on the machine language and artificial intelligence. What it says that give what you wanted. Not even a single word is unwanted, is not required. So I try to follow. So as an archaeologist and TV documentary maker, during my exploration all over India, I found that Kashmir is the only place where you have a perennial cultural continuous flow of culture for the past 5,000 years, continuously. And it has a great impact from various other countries also, unlike Kanchipuram or Ujjain. Okay. So aim of this exhibition is to transmit the glory of Kashmir, why we should safeguard it, and what are the elements it has, why the Western media is so cruel to reflect that Kashmir is not part of integral India. So we have some evidences. So that's a part of this whole thing. So the exhibition, short review, this exhibition was inaugurated in 2014 by former Chief Justice of India, Venkatachalaya, 2014 in Bangalore. And 15, I think, same was exhibited in Bangalore, Seshadri College. The time Rama Joyce came. Dr. Rama Joyce is one of the founders of Jansangh. He's a constitutional expert. He came and he added some more inputs in Kashmir. During 1917, the revised one was inaugurated by former then governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri Panvarilal Purohit. He suggested me to have the exhibition in regional language, in Tamil. So Kashmir, Namadanatin Magudam, because I want all the students in Tamil Nadu should know the invaluable contribution of Kashmir. That's why it's being kept in Tamil. So this is exactly how I took interest in this one. Bullet number 1, Adichanallur. Most of you must be knowing it is in Tirunelveli. Now actually it is in the Thoothukudi district now, 18 kilometers from Tirunelveli town. Adichanallur is considered as the cradle of Tamil civilization. And excavation took place 2 times. And based on the TL thermoluminescence dating, it is dated as 1700 BCE. That means 3,700 years ago. Archaeologists found nearly 100 skeletal remains in Adichanallur. 5 skeletal remains contain hole on the top of the brain. So physical anthropologists understood it is a trepanation surgery performed in Adichanallur 3,700 years ago. It is a perfectly done surgery. It was published in the peer-reviewed journal. Okay, right. Somewhere or other after that I heard that in Barsaho is 18 kilometers from Kashmir. When excavation took place, archaeologists found the same type of surgery performed in Barsaho. That gave me some sort of an interesting clue. When I visited Barsaho, I spoke to the physical anthropologist. ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா According to him, a medical doctor seems to have visited from South India and performed trepanation in Kashmir. He was under the impression it is from Nagarjunakonda. That time, the excavation report of Adichanallur was yet to come. Now we realize most probably a Siddha Vaidya from Adichanallur must have traveled to Kashmir and performed this surgery. So this is the first link between South India, Tamil Nadu and Kashmir. Okay, that's very interesting. The research is yet to be fulfilled. During my reading here and there, I found that Kashmir Pandits visited Tiruvadaimardur temple, Mahalinga Swami temple, and they were honored by the king, I think 11th century, right? Something. So there is again a link. In Tanjavur Tarasadi Mahal Library, I found a manuscript which says that very famous Kashmir dramatist, Shemendra, his dramas were performed in Kerala till 17th century. Shemendra's dramas are very, very topical. In one of the dramas, somebody wanted to meet the king. The minister says, give me some lanjam, then only you can see the king. I'm talking about 11th century. It was translated by IAS officer there. I was there when the book was released. He said, what is happening now in India, the corruption, same thing took place in Kashmir, 11th century. This is another side of the story of Shemendra's dramas were so popular in Tamil Nadu also. Then my question is why Adi Shankaracharya visited Kashmir? Why Sri Ramanujacharya visited Kashmir? All these questions are coming to me. And then by the time I met Sankaramat Pontiff, His Holiness Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal, that time we respectfully call him Balaperiva, he was taking a lot of interest in script evolved from Kashmir, Sarada script. He has some 5 or 6 students who are learning that one. So he invited me, I went there. I was wondering how the Kanjimat is taking so much interest in Sarada script. Then I started reading some of them. In Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, there is one department totally dedicated to studying Sarada script. Recently, Sarada script shows first time in Asia, 0 was used in mathematics. There is one poster is there. So Sarada script gave me some sort of impetus to go do research on Kashmir. That is another very interesting important. You know that Pakistan occupied Kashmir. You must be knowing they call it Azad Kashmir, but we call it Pakistan occupied Kashmir. The capital is Muzaffarabad. And you know well, the prime deity of Kashmir, Sarada Devi, Saraswati's temple was located now in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. During the time of Vajpayee, he was trying his level best to convince the Pakistan government so that they can, some bhaktas can visit, but it is not possible even today. So in Muzaffarabad, nearby, I read an article in which the authors, both are Muslims, they identify 18 Mahabharata sites in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. And one of my friends in the US who visited that site, that's Muzaffarabad and Sarada Peeth, he found that several Muslims are meditating in that temple. The photo of the Sarada here. But we cannot go. Indian passport, we cannot go, but from American passport, even anybody can enter. So he said, hundreds of manuscripts of Sarada script is lying there in Muzaffarabad. That's the capital of Pakistan occupied Kashmir. So last year, I sent a note and also published an article requesting Imran Khan, the then Prime Minister of Pakistan, to at least allow archaeologists and Indologists to visit Pakistan occupied Kashmir and collect the Sarada scripts. Because I told him that he's a lover of India. Appo. When he was a cricketer, he loved Indian food. We loved him so much. Especially I was telling Sitaraman, when Srikanth was attacking him for the fourth four, I could see the face of Imran. My God, Srikanth, don't hit another four. That level, the impact of Imran Khan is India, but nothing has happened. Now, at least I think that present government will do something to allow at least research scholars to visit Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and collect the Sarada script and find out the truth of why Sarada script, mainly because now we have a critical edition of Mahabharata. There are some 250 recensions all over India of Mahabharata. Only 2 are the best used by the critic. One is Kumbakonam edition by Krishnamacharya, original from Vyasa, translated. Another one is from Kashmir. So I'm very particular to see the original script of Mahabharata written in Sarada, which is not available in India right now fully. Maybe it is lying in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. So these are the reasons why we are requesting the government to at least do something, at least, I don't know the political situation there, at least we allow research scholars to visit that site. In 2017, I was in United States of America, Dallas, Kashmir Pandit invited me to talk about archaeology of Kashmir. I asked them, are you really interested to come back to Kashmir? Because a lot of rehabilitation is done by our Prime Minister. Majority of them said, no, we are not interested to come back to Kashmir because most of them are very comfortable in America and Canada. Above all, they said, we lost everything. What is there in Kashmir? Nothing is there. So what is the big idea of coming over there? Then I gave a PowerPoint presentation to show that still you have a lot of wealth in Kashmir. So we have to protect it. So this is the thing. So so I'm going to give a quick summary of what we have in Kashmir. Kashmir Valley, geostrategic location. You know that it's a highly strategic point in India. If you want to enter into the land, Kashmir is the only gateway. So we have to take care of it very, very carefully. There is one simulation in, I think in London, strategic. If at all Third World War comes, Kashmir may be the cockpit. So Kashmir may be the, center of point for Third World War, if at all if it comes. So we should know what is happening in Kashmir. We know the value of the Kashmir also. And the richness of biodiversity, Kashmir, there is one poster says that Charles Darwin, Origin of Species, inputs were actually given by a botanist from Kashmir. That really shows the biodiversity of Kashmir. And evidence of early man. First time, Ramapithecus Panchapicus, it's a skull, remains of ancient man was discovered in that one. Emergence of Vedic culture. Yes, most of the Rig Veda and part of Yajurveda were written in Sarada script from Kashmir. Subsequent visit of Gautama Buddha. Buddha visited Kashmir and said the best place for meditation. Even today, if you go and meditate in Kashmir, you may get some inspiration. Okay. The spread of Buddhism from Kashmir to other Asian countries from Kashmir. And visit of Sankaracharya and Ramanujacharya to acquire first-time knowledge from Kashmir Valley. The spread of Saivism, Kashmir Saivism to South India by Tirumular. Now, after my brief talk, we are all eagerly waiting historian Sitaraman to come out with a new vista in linking Kashmir and South India through Tirumular. This is one of the, I think this is a great event I am expecting because this might change the whole perspective of linking Kashmir and South India spiritually also. Thank you, sir. These are the aspects every Indian should be proud of. So I will talk about Goddess Sarada Devi, was the presiding deity of Kashmir, representing language and speech. And thousands of scholars visited Kashmir some 1,000 years ago. He's in Oxford. If you get a PhD from Sarada Pit, something great like a Princeton or Harvard. That's the reason why Sankaracharya also visited Kashmir and proved his erudition and the knowledge. And Ramanuja visit to Kashmir brought Bodhayana Vritti to complete Sri Bhashya. So Kashmir is the home of Sanskrit learning. During the time of King Lalitaditya, please read Lalitaditya. He was the first king in the Indian history to block the invasion of the Turks. First, his name is not at all mentioned in the history. And on his period, I think Sanskrit and other languages flourished. Kindly go through that post also. Kalhana's Rajatarangani is the only history available in the world history. Earliest recorded history in the world is Rajatarangani, dated to 11th century AD. Rajatarangani gives all the names of the kings. If you read the history written by Vincent Smith, you will say that Indians have no historical sense. But we have a history written in 11th century AD called Rajatarangani. First storytelling was evolved from Kashmir. First storytelling. It's called Katha Saritra Sagar. Lot of stories has been translated, several has been filmed also. And Panchatantra was evolved from Kashmir. Okay. Emergence of Sufi music and introduction of Santur musical instrument in Kashmir is the milestone. Coming to the cricket bats, Kashmiri willow bat is much more superior to British willow bat. According to Gavaskar, Kalicharan, West Indian batsmen, they are all using Kashmir willow bat. Now the government is giving a lot of incentive to the manufacturer of the bat so that they can bring out the original one. To sum up, Kashmir, the crown of India, when you look at the map, when you see Kashmir form the head of India, can we afford to lose? No. Okay. So, when I narrated this to the pundits in America, they are quite happy, the students. One gentleman asked question, he's an American, I think he's a university professor of Arizona, I just forgot. He asked me, what is the guarantee that you said that Kashmir is an integral part of India? Kashmir was actually added into Indian Constitution only in 1947. Before that, it was an independent state. The ruler of the Kashmir openly said Kashmir didn't want to join India. He wanted, yes? Yes. So this is actually, how do you say that Kashmir is an integral part of India? So this question asked by him. So we have several historical proof to tell that Kashmir is an integral part of India. For example, Niyamat Purana, earliest one, it says that once upon a time, Kashmir was full of lake. So Rishi Kashyap came and then actually drained the whole, using his power, and broke the Baramulla hill. Baramulla is nothing but Varahamula. And then the whole Kashmir again evolved in history. Now geologically it has been proved once upon a time the Kashmir was under the lake. Research articles have been published everywhere. So Kashmir is proved geologically also that it's an integral part of India. And there is no reference of Kashmir in Vedas, but there's a reference to Jhelum river. It's called Vijassa. And Panini's Ashtadhyayi, and of course we have Patanjali, they mention about Kashmir as a part of India. They're located exactly. They don't say part of India, it's a part of Bharat. Okay. In Ramayana and Mahabharata, there are references to Kashmir. Okay. So, in archaeology, we are also able to prove, as I told you, there's a lot of link. So I told him that there is a lot of research is going on to prove that Kashmir is a part of thing. Now I have to answer this. Still he is not convinced. He said, that's all fine, but during the time of independence, Kashmir was not part of India. How do you answer that? Before giving independence dominion status to India, the British government formulated Indian Independence Act. Under this act, India was to be divided into India and Pakistan. That time there were 565 princely states. Remember, not one or two, 555 states are combined as a Bharat before the independence. According to this act, Indian Independent Act, these states were free to accede either to India or Pakistan or become independent. Three choices are given to all the princes: either you join India or Pakistan or become independent. Obviously, more or less all the princely states joined with India except Kashmir and Hyderabad. You know that. The local rural Kashmir, Hari Singh, initially wanted Kashmir to become independent, later chose to join India because India helped him to overthrow an invasion tribesman Pakistan. Suddenly Pakistan tribesmen came and actually attacked Kashmir. He doesn't have an army, so he invited India. India rescued, so that I like to become a part of India. No doubt above is a historical happening, but the international media and some local media are intentionally overemphasizing this event to convey as if Kashmir is not an integral part of India. It's only joined with India in 1947. These media deliberately hide the truth that India was having a long history of more than 5,000 years in which these princely states played a key role in forging the unity of India through its cultural, literary, and fine arts. Though politically divided, all the states linked with the culture and tradition and religion. In other words, before British India, though India was politically divided into a number of kingdoms, they were united by culture, religion, fine arts, and literature. Kashmir, from 2nd century AD to 11th century, Kashmir is the only place actually protected India through literature, fine arts, and art. That's the reason why Shimendra visited Kerala. Bilhana, a well-known poet from Kashmir, he settled in Karnataka. From here, hundreds of students from Kadiga, from Kanjipuram, visited Kashmir. That shows culturally this big unity from the Kashmir to other places. Kashmir is an integral part of India for the past 5,000 years. It's foolish to accept that a short duration of 250 years of British regime in India cannot measure the glorious history of Kashmir, which has vibrated all over India for the past 4,000 years. Bharatavarshe, Bharatakande is being invoked for the past 5,000 years in all ceremonies and rituals that have been practiced right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, which is ample proof to say that we were all one. It is just like having, how many states now we have? I think 34, 32 states. When we have states with different governments, today in India, governments from state to state may differ, Communist, Congress, BJP, BSP, SP, and whatnot, but India is one. Likewise, different rulers might have ruled Bharat, maybe Mughal, maybe British, in some parts of the Dutch and French. Bharat remains the same. Unfortunately, these vital pieces of evidence are yet to percolate to the school curriculum and to the public at large due to the fact they never were discussed in the front pages news in the media. What the majority of the present media transmit about Kashmir is highly erroneous and heavily biased information. Believe it, how many English papers are being published from Srinagar? 11 English papers daily were published or being published from Kashmir. Now it's 7, I think. Who is going to read in Kashmir in English? Because all funded. So you can have that's the reason why I'm telling most of the information we generate from about Kashmir is all erroneous. So I suggested during 2014, I submitted a memorandum to the Karnataka government educational department to add Kashmir as a permanent history in the school's curriculum. And when I met the Minister for School Education in Tamil Nadu, I told him also, he said, he will look at this because Kashmir is the crown of India. Without Kashmir, instead of saying that, Kashmir is the future of India also. So we have to safeguard and protect it. Whereas we are told that is in Pakistan, history of Kashmir has already been included in the school curriculum for the past 10 years. What type of history, Kashmir history, would have given to the students? You must be knowing about it. So high time we should start telling our children of the glorious value, contribution of Kashmir to our culture. And I request you all to please send your children also over here. A lot of information available in the net also. Tell them that Kashmir is an integral part of India. Not only that, For the past 15 centuries, Kashmir played a key role in forging India's unity. So we have to safeguard it. There's a link between Kashmir and South India and Tamil Nadu, and of course religiously. That's all we are going to hear from the historian Sita Raman. And 3 days ago, when we discussed about it, I realized that he has done a lot of research about so many things. So the only thing what he can do is now cull out from what he has in mind. We are eagerly waiting for his lecture. His conclusion will again prove that there's a link between Kashmir and Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much. Thank you.